All right, it's recording, man.
All right.
Yeah. All right, we're back at it.
Hell yeah.
Man, Ochiyoh Synko.
Yes, sir.
Welcome back. We're here in Visoko, Bosnia again.
Once again, I'm glad to be here.
Yeah, man, it's always good to see you. We talked about this earlier, actually, but I heard this quote, and I'm probably going to mess the quote up again, so I'll paraphrase it, but this gentleman told me, his dad told him, find something that you love and be passionate about it. And I think, I just wanted to get your take on that quote real quick.
I mean, I think if you love anything, you have no choice but to be passionate about it. So I think that the phrase is almost redundant in a way, but I totally understand the phrase. Like it's an easy concept to grasp. And I totally support that. If you love something enough, if you're really passionate about something, you gotta follow it. You gotta give it your attention. Don't let it consume you though, because that's something. Yeah, I'm speaking from personal experience. You'll get so entranced. You'll get so obsessed over the process of making something that you forget about regular life things. You forget to enjoy the little things. You forget to be grateful sometimes. So that there's a dark side to like the obsessive like creativity, which is that. But on the other hand, you get some of the best shit out there from the obsessive behavior. But you know, at a certain point, you gotta let go to take your hands off the wheel, because you know you're gonna go in the right direction. But take your hands off the wheel. And you know, look out the windows, and trust that you're going in the right direction and enjoy the view. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. Yeah, what a view we've got.
Oh
man, there's some views out here, bro.
It is a nice view.
Ooh, we've been, this is like what, year three?
Year 3.
Out here performing. Had your first performance last night out at the festival. And as always, you brought it. And the excitement, you can see that energy like flowing out of you. And then coming actually, you know, back at you through the crowd. So is there any like lessons you've learned over the last 3 years since coming out here to Park Ravne to perform?
Dealing with a language barrier is always difficult, but that also is something to sharpen your skills, something to develop you. But also, I've learned to really just to let go. Like I said, have fun, enjoy everything, and that makes the process a lot smoother. And that, you know, I mentioned it earlier about making music, but that's the same thing when performing music or you know, throwing together some kind of event, right? So, yeah.
As far as like the making of the music is concerned, like, I don't know, like what really motivated you to first start getting into it and really continue, because it's not something, you know, you just jump right into it and then maybe you can fall off, but you just have continued and for what, 7 years or so now, huh?
Yeah. I've been making music for 7 years. When you know, you can go back to when you love something. Whenever I wanted to make music, it was always because I come from like a musical family. My mom does music, my brother does music. My dad kind of dabbled in it, but it's the what was the question again?
Like what was what was something that really motivated you and
right.
inspired?
Okay,
I'm paraphrasing my own question.
No,
again,
it's okay. I got you. I just circle back. Okay, I got you. Yeah. So what really pushed me forward? What absolutely changed my life was Childish Gambino's "Awaken My Love" album, 2016. I didn't hear it in 2016. I heard it in 2018, and that was around the time like I was like really like depressed. I was going through some shit, but that just changed the trajectory of my life like completely. And I just fell in love with it, and I went head first. I got obsessed, you know, like I mentioned earlier. But that obsession eventually led me here, you know. So there's something to say for like stepping on the pedal and really going for it. But you know, you can't do that the whole drive, you know, because you'll be exhausted. So you got to, you know, let your foot off the pedal, ease the gas, and just coast sometimes. and when you're first falling in love with something, you're just you want to go, and that's absolutely what happened. But it's something like I don't have any choice but to make music, or just to make anything in general. But music is the thing that like that's the language that I can speak most fluent, I would say, is music.
Okay. And that's really important that when you say that, because like you come over here and it's not like you're trying to just have a regular conversation with somebody that speaks the same language as you. A lot of folks out here, the only way you maybe can communicate with them is through like nonverbal communication, through dance, which you're up there moving, you're getting them moving, but then through your music and the sounds. And that's something how has that affected you in the ability to come and do that in other cultures and other places in the world?
Sometimes words aren't enough. So that's why I said music is definitely a universal language. And I speak it fluently due to my obsession. I've studied like all cultures, not all cultures, because you can always find something new.
Let me ask you about this one.
Actually, no, but like I music from South America, obviously North America, because that's where I'm from. European music. I've really been getting into a lot of like Northern African kind of music. Like Russian music. There's Chinese music sounds like they use the same chords as like Western movie music. So that's what I was saying. Music is a universal language. Everybody has the same sound. Now there's different scales, like Arabic, that they have like a different scale. There's like tones in between the tones, semitones, that they like to use, which in the West we don't really use because it doesn't sound good to us. But to them it's like, yo, this is regular music. But it's I'm showing respect by just wanting to learn about it, number one, and then you get to put it in practice either consciously or subconsciously, because a lot of the things that I've learned have just kind of like it's bled into my music, whether I was aware of it or not. So like a lot of the stuff on my new album that came out like a month ago called Mirage, there's like a lot of like African and like Arab kind of influence in that album. And I wasn't necessarily like trying to do that. That's just how things naturally came out. So it was very authentic, even though it's not necessarily my culture, but it's a universal language, and I'm able to speak it.
Man. There's a lot to take in the last couple days, man. You're an incredible performer.
Thank
and
you.
We know, you're welcome. And just seeing you out there perform throughout these years has been special. And I know we talked about it, but like I would like to hear about your growth. Just a little bit of the growth as an artist and as a person, I would say, throughout the music making process and through your trips like over here.
So if it was not for music, I definitely would not know myself as much. Like it's, as you go through a creative process, you go through a lot of self-discovery. You get to find out what you like, what you don't like. And then you get to see, do you want to try something new? Usually that answer is yes, I always want to try something new. I don't like staying still. I don't want to be put in a box. I just want to make what I want to make. And I don't really care if other people like it or not. As long as I like it, that's the most important thing. But it's a lot of the growth is unseen but felt. So it's hard to appropriately articulate like years of growth, because there's so many things that can happen. Like just one small conversation with somebody can completely change your life. But I take a lot of, my biggest inspiration is kindness. Whenever you see like somebody be generous, like, oh, like they're like, yo, I'll pay for the meal, or give somebody, something, or help somebody out. That's more inspirational to me than anything else, because that's action, that's immediate, and it's contagious. Because when you see somebody be kind, you want to be kind also. So, and that's something I had 7 years of. If I didn't have 7 years of music, I wouldn't have realized that. That kindness is the greatest inspiration.
There's some serious growth right there.
Yeah, there you go.
Wow. Yeah, man. Kindness. And we can all be more kind, right? But we see that, we've been seeing that around, man. Like, people are helping each other out. There's a lot of unkindness out there, and like any opportunity to, push that forward is very, very good. What are you looking forward to?
Seeing my cat. I want to go home and see my cat. I miss the shit out of my cat.
What's your cat's name?
It's Ivy. She's 2 years old. She's a little a black ball of fuzz. She plays with like little dum-dums on the floor. She doesn't like cat toys, but she likes boxes and she likes pencils. She doesn't like regular cat things. She just likes knocking things off. Like, I'll have one time I had my prosthetic eye on the table. She knocked it off. I was like, bro, no!
I need that thing.
No, I gotta go to work. But yeah, I miss my cat.
You could buy like the most elaborate, greatest cat toy ever, and then the box that it comes in is actually the thing that the cat wants, right?
Absolutely.
That's funny. Just real quick, like in regards, so like when you started, I know you started back in the day with electronic music, moved into, you've diverted into other parts of music, but you spent some time hip hop and rap and
now kind of I went from electronic hip hop, and then I kind of messed around with pop music, and then R&B, and then now everything is just kind of a fusion, just wrapped together. It's whatever I'm feeling in the moment, whatever is right for the song. I usually go with like the sonics first, like what atmosphere is it, because I want my music to take you somewhere else. I want you to go in my head for a second. And I'll use my album Mirage as an example. I'm guiding you through your own movie in your head. Everybody sees something different, and I encourage the imagination. But I'm holding your hand, and I'm taking you to these places, but you see what you're gonna see, and everybody has their own film.
Interesting. And Mirage is, you've went back to the electronic on that one.
Yeah, that's a fully experimental electronic album. That's kind of a full circle moment, because I hadn't really tried, I didn't want to make an electronic album. It just kind of it just came out, and it was very authentic, and the music on that is like, this is the first project where I'm absolutely like, yes, like this is, I can show, with 100% certainty, this is dope as shit. Like nobody can tell me otherwise. And it's the first album or project that I made where I was able to create a different universe and have it be consistent and actually take you through a journey, because each song is different, completely different, but they all sonically match together. It's like you're weaving a tapestry. That's kind of what I equate my projects with.
Cool. And you did all this yourself?
Yeah, I did the artwork, the production, the mixing, everything. Yeah. Wow.
And you started back in the day. I know earlier you were saying like you had FL Studios or even something before that, right? Like
there was like some like dumb like free bullshit DAWs that I was messing around with, just because I was just curious. I was fascinated with music. I don't know, maybe I had the bug at the time. Maybe I got caught really early, and it just blossomed. That's probably what happened. I got the bug, and then I got sick, and then I got ill, and then I got crazy.
Yeah.
That's what happened when you get bit. And then you get passionate, and then you fall in love, and then you want to go forward. You want to slam on the pedal.
Yep. I'm looking forward to tapping into your new album, Mirage. and so I need to get that from you.
Yeah, absolutely.
I need to go stream it. I need to go buy it
on all platforms.
On all platforms, everywhere. Nah, man, I wanna go on that journey. I wanna once we roll out of here, listen to it to completion and over and over, you know, and I'm really excited to hear it. Love watching you perform. Looking forward to it. Performed last night, you performed last year and the year before, but what are you particularly looking forward to tonight in your performance?
In my performance, just have more fun, you know? Yeah. I think this year I have more of a vision of what I wanted to perform, which the last several years I've been kind of like, what? I don't know what I want to do because I have so many ideas and I don't know which ones I really want to execute on. But this year I have more of like a straightforward vision. It's like, oh yeah, this is more where I want to go at this moment.
Cool. Well, you're taking everybody on a journey with you, man.
Hell yeah.
Well, this has been great. And the light stayed on.
Yeah, the light stayed on the whole time.
Cool, brother.
Hell yeah.
Looking forward to hanging with you.
Hell
Even more.
Even more, hell yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Oh yeah.
Yes, sir. Ooh, backed up. Oh no, just kidding. Wait, don't want to do that too fast.
Yeah, shit.